Hey, Zoe. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Yorkie. Chibi. Lulu. Catpoo. Marguerite. Keyline Bye. Welcome back. Hey, Sunshine Granny. Kelly. Lozenger. Anunnaki. Jen. Lucy. Boozin. Smitten. Amy. Steph needs carbs. J. Dot. I ordered St. Hubert's for dinner. Killing Me. Bally. Thanks, Bally. Yeah, my door's closed because who's back? Chantel's back. My roommate's back. Hey, Delaware. Hey, Rara. Anunnaki, my roommate's back. My bestie. Hey, Ange. Hey, Barney. Hey, Astronaut. No, we're not sniping. Hey, Google user. Hey, Sandra. Color Purple. Sam. Zach. No, no, just now that there are two of us in the house, just keep the door shut just because it's just so that we're not eavesdropping on each other quite the same. No sniping. I am happy to have her back. That's my day been? Yeah, meh. Hey, Top. It wasn't Connor's today, actually. Hey, Kim. Hey, Anonymous. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sandra. We didn't have Connor. She ordered paneer instead. She went with paneer. So I went with St. Hubert's. A few hours. Yeah, a couple hours. She's been back like just over 2 hours. Julie, I cleaned a little bit of it off last night. Believe it or not, like I did try to last night. I did try to clean a little bit of the car off. And then it snowed again today. Hey, Cass. It's gonna be so hard to get the snow cleared off. It's bad, frankly. Hey, Zombie Queen. Pink drink. Might be a while before we can get a pink drink. Mark, my best friend. Hey, Karen. I showered? Nah, I showered yesterday, so. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Delaware. How much snow? I mean, a winter's worth of snow. There's probably a good 8 inches of snow on top of the car. Yeah, best friend is back. Take a pic. I'm ashamed to take a picture of it, Zoe. It's bad. We didn't throw snowballs at each other. Hey, number 7. The cats. So initially nothing. Casey was sleeping up here in the hut. Casey was sleeping in the hut in my room. So Chantel came up and sort of like encouraged her out. Hey, Taya. Hey, Killface. Maybe AC. So, hey, Andromeda. So Chantel sort of encouraged, hey, Steph, encouraged Casey out of the hut. And Casey has been clinging to her. Casey has taken to clinging to Chantel again. I'm free. Sam's afraid of her. Sam has been avoiding her. He's scared of her. Which is weird. It's unfortunate. Like, I mean, she's been gone long enough that he's forgotten her. Like, he's just forgotten her, unfortunately. So yeah, he's been super nervous. I actually found him. I actually found him sleeping in my sink. Yeah, whatever, Tucker. Like, honestly, he was sleeping in my sink not long ago. Hey, Peter. Like an hour ago. No, she did not bring the hamster back. Hey, Jim. Nah, it is just he's a very skittish cat. He always has been. Um, I think it is just a matter of like, oh no, who's this? Who's this? He'll be back to being a mama's boy soon enough, though. Have to take Sam when you move. Yeah, we'll see. Where's the hamster? Hamster's back in, still over in Kuwait. She didn't bring the hamster back. What you home for? Who knows, Patin? Cats do pick their owners. That's how I got mine. Sometimes, yeah. Hey, Jenna. Sorry, Jenna. We did not, Zoe. Hey, fallen existence. Hamsters are a delicacy. I'm not upset, Jamie. Hey, maybe. As far as I know, I never blocked you. Yeah, of course, she's staying home tonight. We didn't get Connors, though. Am I? Glad to have her home. Well, I mean, she is tired. 20 fucking hours of travel, Lolo. Of course she's fucking exhausted. Two 4-page papers due tonight at midnight. Wish me like good luck with that, Sheridan. Those are always fun times. Yeah, it might have just been YouTube being weird, maybe. Look like she gained weight. I don't know, Zoe. Stinky. Because she wanted to go live. She wanted to go live, so. Oh, the cats are fine. Roaches carry rabies. Did you move with mom? I don't know. Hey, Triggers. Regardless, I am happy that she's home. I'll be glad to get to spend some time with her again. Casey, I think Casey's back to clinging to her. Sam's probably hiding somewhere. Treat me to a birthday dinner. Yeah, we'll need to do something for that soon. We'll need to go visit my mom soon. Happy reunion. Yeah. Stinky. We chatted a little bit. She called her husband for a little bit. She took a shower. Uh, I didn't look, Linda. Oh, whatever, kill face. Whatever their relationship is, then. But she called him. So obviously, I didn't stick around for that phone call. No, she didn't bring me presents. What was she going to bring me? Hey, Zombie. Hey, Llama. Hey, Crispy. I didn't lose any weight. A desert relic. Falafel. Of course, she's been thanking me all along for taking care of the cats. Zombie, 2 months and counting. Thank you, Zombie. Welcome back. I don't know. Boozum. Hey, Rasmataz. I try VAC. Who's Harry? The hamster Yorkie. How's my day? Same as usual. Could have bought something duty free. Okay. Well, I didn't ask for any gifts. I never asked her for a gift, so yes, Linda. I ordered St. Hubert's. I wasn't going to be cooking tonight, obviously, with with her coming home, so I wasn't obviously going to be cooking. Tomorrow I'll make some spaghetti. Use another pack of veal to put in the spaghetti sauce. Elimination chamber. I don't know. That sounds dirty. Gonna get more caffeine. Good plan, Cam. No, naughty. Dischetti. WWE. Ah. I haven't watched wrestling since my teenage years, so clean it back. Yep, I did. All the hair that gets like sort of um, all the hair and dust and clumps that get sort of stuck to the bottom of the. Hey, Jordan, cheers to you and Sam's next chapter together. Welcome back, Sam. Canadian wrestlers headlining. Cool. Stinky. I have no idea. The hell do I know? Uh, yeah, like you know how like the vacuum, like it just sort of like, it gets hair and shit just sort of wraps around the actual vacuum part of it, or stick like at the bottom of it. I sort of cleared that out completely. Still shitty. It still doesn't work well. We don't play Skyrim. Just started a new character. 9 hours later, oops. Nah, Skyrim's not the type of game for me. I think I tried one of the Elder Scrolls games, and after like 45 minutes, I was like, nah. If that, if it even that much. I'm just not. I don't really enjoy open world. Compounded. Yeah, the vacuum's not very good. It's a bad vacuum. The hose, nah. Don't know if it even has a hose for. Don't even really know if it even really has a hose like that. No more water. I've had some water. I have had water today as well. Like miserable. It's my resting bitch face. I'm fine. Reporting this shit up for liking MLP. It's a good show. Do I watch Ruby? Nah. I don't watch Ruby or RWBY. I'm fine, Che. MLP? My Little Pony, Face. MLP is My Little Pony. Dylan Mulvaney. The hell do I give a shit? How do I give a shit about celebrity gossip? .com. Like, what's her name talking for me in her snipe stream? I don't know, because she's a douche. Probably because she's a. If she's trying to speak for me, then it's because she's a douche. Wanted to like Casey because she's annoying, Tucker. She is an annoying cat. Linda, I don't know. I might. Well, as far as like them letting them into my room, we'll see. Maybe I'll let them in now and then. Maybe I'll leave my door open a little bit now and then, or I don't know. We'll see. You cry at reunions? I don't. I'm not really much of a crier, so no, I didn't cry. I mean, I just sort of keep my door closed. Honestly, it's more just so that like whenever I've got music playing, that it doesn't disturb her, and I always have music playing. Hey, Freedom. Hey, Dane Trotter. I cried yesterday, but then I played that Fergie song and snapped out of it. You cry at rom coms. Cried like 10 times today. Okay. We're not. We haven't decided just yet where we're moving. We know we are moving. We just haven't really finalized where. In Mr. Villa? Yeah. Not picking at it, Linda. I'm just. Holy crap! 50 memberships. Holy shit! 50 memberships, Zumpy? Jesus Christ! Wow! Wow! Thank you entirely too much. That is stupidly generous. Um, wow. Wow. So many pizza slices in the chat for Zombie. Congratulations to Barney, Freedom Deep, Harlem, Naked and Laughing, Barbara, Gia, Parker, Sarah Kate, uh, Strawberry Punch, Miss Fahrenheit, Courtney, Google user, Lady Elaine, Lily, Pink Season, Honeybee, No More Nashies, uh, Andernick, Beans, Lobster Mac and Cheese Farts, Turkey Leg, Sausages Mama, Lisa P, Melanie, Fiona, T.E., Zum, Carmen, Anunnaki, Juniper, Barry, Pam, Maggie K, Oranges, Daphne, Melly, Emily, Moody, Spoonie, Gail, Vicky, Anna, Courtney, Amy, Tucker, Nat, Crystal, Gretchen, Generic Pun, Meadowcat. I guess that's probably, I assume that's probably all of them. So congratulations to all of you. And again, thank you. Thank you so much, Zombie. That is it. Entirely too generous. That is way too generous. And yeah, there's a few people who I'm guessing might not be set up to be able to accept gifts. Yeah, 50 gift subs and Killer Purple still doesn't get one. Icky. Yeah, a little bit late coming on. That's on Blair White. I don't really have any thoughts on her. Hey, Julianne. Booze needs one. Her mom and stepfather picked her up. It's a shame there isn't a way on YouTube to give gift memberships to specific people. YouTube should like do that so that it can be random or specific. Does she smell like camels? Well, she showered, so not anymore. Yes, I'm sorry. I know there is a way on Twitch. It's just I know, Zombie. I'm saying that like there should be a way. Like YouTube should do that. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure a good chunk of the people who just got gifts are rarely even in chat. Like I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people who've gotten gift memberships that just never even come in here. Etsy shop, cool. How's that going, Mallow? They don't, Barney. I've seen people get gift memberships who are like almost never in chat. You'd gift me 10 memberships. Thanks, Jenna. Hey, Flop. Says you're able to receive. So you just have really shitty luck then, Color Purple. Get better. Did when I tried it a week ago, Angela. Have you been to Ottawa University? I honestly don't know if I've ever been. Like, I don't know if I've ever actually been on the campus or anything. 10 more gift memberships from Zomphy. Jeez. Throw out a few more pizza slices for Zomphy. And congratulations to Boozin, Yorkie, Lakewood, Jessica, Razmataz, Julie Ann, Bowie, Power, Sierra, and Rosie. Yeah, like Bowie 19 Gen. I don't know when I last saw them in chat, and Jessica Bowie isn't in chat very often, I don't think. So apparently it's gonna have to go through all 10,000 subscribers before it gives one to Color Purple. Hey Nancy, good so far. Hey Perry. Oh, there's Bowie. Shout out to Blake's friend Wilfred Wong. What do you libraries do? You're missing out. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been on the U of O campus. Don't think I've ever actually been on their Campus. Yeah, there's Jessica. We haven't really had much of a chance yet, Barney. Hey, Frida. Hey, Tam. Let's go to the library. I don't know, I just haven't had much reason to go. Long until she buys a wheelchair. I don't know. Just this. That is Lisa LaFlamme. For some reason, she became a bit of a meme on on in our chat, in my chat. Where are the emojis? No idea, Raz. Tattoo? I don't think I'd get a tattoo. Hey, Julia. Get new emojis? Yeah, Naki. I should get around to making a few new ones. Rita? I'll pass on that. Yeah, she wanted to go live, Killfish. She wanted to surprise her audience by going live. Meatloaf and potato. Spaghetti. Spaghetti is what I need. What I need to do. No, Shannon. I have a long list of things I should get to. Doesn't mean I will get to them. Just that I should. Yeah, one of these days I need to grab like a screenshot of a plate of spaghetti and turn it into an emoji. Ate a whole chicken today without shame. Good for you. Good on you. Hey, Backrooms. Dandy's missing. Yeah. Do you have anything in your list? You will get it. Shout out to Blakewood's friend Brian Hardy. Pornhub emoji. Cove getting railed emoji. Suppose maybe I could do a cove emoji. How's my day going? Well, how's my day going? Well, now I'm getting all sorts of ideas for emojis that I should be coming up with. Except that I'm lazy. Frida Stoner. Can you shout out my partner Reed? It's a birthday. Shout out to Frida's partner Reed. Reed Stoner, I'm guessing. Sorry. Totoro emoji. Jeanette Archer. Shout out to Blake's friend Jeanette Archer. Shannon, I tried. I actually did try to clean a little bit off. I was using my shovel on like the hood and the windshield. Hey, wait, Bowen. Like honestly, like to get some of the snow off the hood and the windshield, like I was using the shovel to just sort of try to push it off. Which of course means even more snow built up around the front of the car now that I need to clear out. Frida, it's a push start. How can you make emojis? They need to be a specific size. And even more than a specific size, they also need to be a specific ratio. They need to be like a 1-to-1 ratio. Could have used a broom. Maybe. Shout out to cleaning daily so shit doesn't pile up. I know, Linda. I know. It's like I was sitting there like, yeah, the start of winter. I was like, well, how bad could it get? How bad could it really get? Very. Draw me an emoji. Yeah, sure, Che Mello. Like I said, it does need to be the emoji does need to be, like I said, a 1-to-1 ratio. So like same height and width. Yeah, height and width have to match. We're not really huggers, Jaja. No more pink drinks until May. Yeah. Daily cleaning. Yes. Might not do anything tonight, but over the next few days, I'll Michelle Blake. Probably over the next few days, I'll sort of have to do. Hey, Comic Rook. Over the next few days, I'll probably have to do like a little bit at a time, just until I get. Losing. I mean, she's not obligated to wear it in private. She wears it around me. Just ate so much birthday cake, I'm sick. Good times, Comic Book. Ooh. Your slices. You're my slices. Pink season? Yeah, yeah, he will. Once he sort of remembers her, he'll come around. Clean out your closet and your room. Yeah, Clea. Hey, Cass. Sandra? Couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Thanks, Gervais. Yeah, I mean, like, she's not obligated to wear it just like sitting around her on her own. So she doesn't wear it when she's sitting around on her own because it gets hot. But yeah, I'm fine, Shannon. Thanks, Yorkie. Boozing. Actually, yesterday was supposed to be gaming. Saturdays are my normal gaming days, but because I skipped Friday and I needed to cook dinner yesterday, in the end, it wasn't even very satisfying. Honestly, that meatloaf last night wasn't even particularly satisfying with the veal instead of the beef. Thanks, Andrew. Hey, Valerie. Yes, I do check DMs. Give me a second. I'm responding now. There you go. I responded. Whoever said they DM'd me, who was it? Valerie. Assuming you're the one who just asked me if I'm on Facebook, I just responded. And the answer is no, I'm not on Facebook. Who eats veal these days? It was complete accident that I got it. Like, I did not ask for veal. I didn't want veal. I wanted ground beef. Like, seriously, it's ground beef that I asked for. In fact, I'm gonna double check. IG? Nah. I'm on Twitter and that's it. I'm double checking. Yep. Ground beef. So yeah, I did ask for ground beef. Obviously, they just made a mistake. They just hit the wrong. They just grabbed the wrong thing. So veal is not what I actually asked for. It. Like, I just double checked, and it is specifically ground beef that I did ask for. They just grabbed ground veal. So it's not my fault. And I didn't catch it at the time. Yeah, I didn't catch it until like a week late. Until yeah, better part of a week later. Please tell Barney to kiss my ass since he blocked me. Hey, Killface. Barney says to kiss her ass. Mom got me goat soap for my birthday. I don't know what she's implying. What animal is veal from? Cow, but it's baby cow. Shout out to Blake's friend Brian. Color purple. Can anyone please tell me how to check if I'm able to receive gifts on here? I can't help you there, purple, but what animal meat would I not eat? Eh, I don't know that there's any that I'd any. I don't know that there's any mammals that I'd refuse to eat. Like, I'm not big on seafood, so most fish I'm not interested in, or most like seafood I'm not interested in. Insects, obviously, I don't want to eat. But in terms of mammals, I don't know that there's any that I'd be like, nope, not eating that. I am Danny. Thanks. Gator meat? Sure, why not? I hear it tastes like chicken. What do you eat, cat? Yeah, maybe. Hey, MG. What about a nice, tasty human? I would not eat. I would not eat a human because that is illegal. It's illegal, so nope. SYL. Hey, Google user. Yep, you can thank Zombie for that. Living life. I'm fine. Shout out to Blake's friend Roy. Frog legs? I don't think so. Did I not? Did I not comic book? Sorry. Could have sworn I did respond to DMs from you. Did I miss one? Did he tonight? Yeah. Yeah, I ordered what's it? St. Hubert's. Didn't respond to Barney either. Skunk? Sure. I got chicken fillets from the place St. Hubert's. Shout out to Killface's pussy. All I do in this chat is try to get in my DMs. Is that something I look forward to doing in every evening now? St. Hubert's? It's a chicken place, Linda. Eating a whole feast. Canadians eat moose. Yeah. Yeah, there are Canadians who eat moose. Where's Rebecca? Praying for our immortal souls, probably. Don't eat canned anything? No. No, canned food is not particularly good. In a fight between a tiger and a lion, which would win? I believe the tiger. Elk is the best meat. In fact, now I'm curious. Could swear that I've actually hey, NASA Jen. Could swear that I've actually read that before. Jazz moving fast. It is. Okay. So, according to an article on from Smithsonian Magazine, Smithsonian Magazine actually answered the lion versus tiger question. Tigers are heavier. They're much thicker. Oh, apparently, back in the day, back in Roman days, um, Colosseum would sometimes have fights between lions and tigers, and the tigers won. Tigers would usually win. That said, tigers tend to be solitary. Hey, Gail. Tigers tend to be solitary while lions hunt in prides. So one on one, a tiger would probably kill a lion, but in a group, the two or three lions would beat a lone tiger. So you guess what the most dangerous bear is? Baloo. Baloo seems cheerful and everything, but that dude's a stone cold killer. Why are we talking about lions and tigers and bears? I don't know. Someone asked who would win in a fight between a lion and a tiger, and yeah, tiger would win, one on one. No, Razmataz, that is Lisa Laflamme. It's Canadian. It's Canadian reporter Lisa Laflamme. Winnie the Pooh definitely keeps a Glock 19 hidden in his belly pouch. Yep. Polar bear. Only one of the only animals that actually stalk humans. Gotta eat something up there. Six bacons. So yeah, whatever. The ball. No Google user. Grizzly Man documentary. Pack of wolves or a pack of lionesses? The lionesses. They're bigger. If we're talking like similar size packs, hey, Acronknife. So yeah, I mean, if they're similar size packs, then then the bigger lions are going to win. Ghost in the Darkness. I have not. Joan Crawford is a fox. How much longer do you have? Eh, we'll see, Comic Brook. We'll see. Why shouldn't I go into court? Trying to find a good way to make a your mom joke out of it. Cannot stand the movie Mommy Dearest. Reminds me of my stepmom. Mosquitoes are the deadliest. Yep, mosquitoes suck. In order. John Crawford emoji. Hey, Robert. I'm glad my mom died. No, I have not read that book, Google user. Is it morning? It's 9 in the evening. It's 9 at night. Hey, Ashley. Brown recluse spider can be very bad for a person. It causes lots of damage inside from the venom. Yep. Why do I never leave the house? Uh, because I don't really like doing things. Is it morning? It is not. Not where I am. Do I like ferrets? Yeah, ferrets are cute. Ferrets are cool. 12-hour stream? Oh, hell no. Cost money to go places. I mean, there's that, but I mean, it's also just like, I don't know. I don't like doing things, and I especially don't like doing things on my own. Does therapy help? Hard to say so far, Samsara. Hey, Robert. No, Raz. Hello, Robert. You can knock that shit off. Oh, you're off, Zombie? Have a nice night, Zombie. And thank you very much again for the 60 gift memberships that you dropped. 60 goddamn gift memberships. That is ridiculous. Thank you very, very much for that. Working at the library would make me happier? Probably. Never runs lots of Avatar. Never watched. No, Robert. 60? Yep. Yeah, 60 gift memberships. She dropped a 50 bomb. She dropped 50 gift memberships and then did another 10. Which is wild. Zombies. Oh, are they? Yeah. Yeah, Zombie 50 gift memberships and then did an additional 10, which is, yeah, like I said, absolutely wild. You're blowing me up. Someone on Twitter. Someone on Twitter who wants to be my friend. So, probably. Snapchat? Nope, I don't have Snapchat. Remember the Gingers Have Souls meme from back in the day? Who has time and patience to sit for 3 hours to watch a 3D version of Smurfs? I don't have Snapchat. I do have WhatsApp. I'm not giving out my information up for that. I mean, going out and doing stuff would put me around people. Shadow She-Wolf. Why so many personal questions? Do you want to? Yeah. Because I'm open about it, Shadow. Because I answer them. Tell Chantel to unblock you. Go on a walk and not be around people. I mean, it's fucking. What's the temperature right now? It is 6 degrees below freezing right now. I'm not going to. I don't want to go for walks in the winter. I don't want to go for walks in the summer because it's too hot. Walking in the spring, it's raining. Walking in the fall, I'm just lazy. Samsara, it's the 6th actually, just over a week away. Next Monday. Getting a wintry mix in North Texas. We're usually want to have. Yeah, because it's one of those things, Google user, where Texas is going to have to figure it out soon. Because that's not going to change. Global warming, as weird as it sounds, will cause Texas to continue regularly getting snow. Too cold, warm, wind, rain, bugs, air. Exactly, Shannon. And on top of all of it, I don't wanna. Thanks, Shadow. I just don't wanna. How common is it in Kentucky? Again, it's gonna get more common. Hey, baked lasagna. No, Anunnaki, the earth is round. Hey, Bella. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, global warming is paradoxically causing uh, colder winters and, like, causing, like, snow in places that don't normally get snow. And it's going to continue. So places like Texas are going to have to actually figure out how to handle it. Like, it's one of those things where, like, they've got no choice. They need to learn how to adapt. Do I like rice? Yeah. You know, it's got some nice flavoring to it. What about Australia? What about Australia? Is Trinity in? I have no idea, Bosom. Snow cripple states like Texas. Yeah, because they don't get it. Like for like decades, like they never got snow. It's only recent that they've started getting snow. Greta Thunberg. Yeah, she seems cool. Does he have to go to the shop? I don't think so, Barney. Still turns on at least. We might need to find someone who can help us clear the snow off the top of the car. Thanks, Robert. Can't get a snowplow, much less a shovel in Texas. Summer in New Zealand and our biggest city just had the worst flooding it's ever had. Yep. Snowblower for the car. Yeah. You probably need one. One warning, early tan. This is going to be a warning. Don't fucking question it whether I'm trans or not. Do I be doing open chat? Oh, hell no. Early tan. Early tan said I'm not trans. Early trans said that I wasn't, that I'm not actually trans. One warning. I have a van, I use a broom. Hey, Gossip Girl. Yeah, I mean, I could try using the broom on top of the car. Last night, I was when I was trying to clear it off. Like I said, I was using the actual, like I was using my actual snow shovel on the hood. Still didn't clear it off entirely. And yeah, I need to clear out again. I need to go back and clear out more of the behind the car. Why did I wait so long? Because I'm an idiot, Barney. Because I'm an idiot. Cornwall. Should probably means my roommate. Difference between trans cross-dressing. So the difference, Linda Mom. A cross-dresser is someone who likes wearing clothes associated with the other gender. So a man who likes to wear women's clothing, or a woman who likes to wear men's clothing. But they are still cisgender. You know, it's still, you know, a cross-dresser is a man in a dress. Trans means that they actually identify as gender of other than the one they were assigned at birth. So what's the difference between a drag queen crossdresser? The difference between a drag queen and a crossdresser is a matter of performance. A crossdresser is like a dude who just likes wearing women's clothes. A drag queen is someone who puts on an entire personality. Car's covered in snow. I live in a big apartment complex and they let me in. Yeah, that sucks when it happens. Been wearing guys' clothes my whole life then. As far as whether it's possible to be trans and a crossdresser, I mean, in theory, theoretically possible. Probably not very common. I suspect it probably doesn't really happen very often. Why do you need someone else to clear the snow off the car? Because there's a lot of snow on the top. Need to bring back cross-dressing. I mean, honestly, I'm in favor of just getting rid of the ideas of gendered clothing altogether, frankly. Can a cis man identify as a trans male? Well, no, Boozum, that's not really how it works. I like men's shirts and shoes. So does that make me? Men's stuff fits better. I mean, it just means that you're someone who likes to wear men's shirts and shoes. You know, means that technically you could kind of be considered cross-dressing, but it's one of those things where there is a lot less stigma around women wearing men's clothes than there is around men wearing women's clothes. Bella? Yep, they did. Zombie, yeah, Bella. Zombie gifted 50 goddamn memberships. And then an additional 10. So Zombie actually did 60 overall. Would I date a lesbian with a penis? Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, it's, like, time was women weren't allowed to wear trousers. Now they can. Women are allowed to wear anything they want. Men are really not expected to wear skirts. Hey, Lisa. Like, if some guy in high school, Linda, because it's more than just cross dressing. It's more complicated than that. Men wear kilts. But even that's more formal wear, Angela. Even a kilt is more formal wear. High heels were originally worn by men. Yep. I mean, high heels were originally, I think, for horseback riding, standing up in stirrups. But yeah, like, if a guy in high school wears a skirt to school, he very well might get, like, sent home for violating dress code. Love a guy in a kilt. Roll around in puppies and be happy. Sorry. Yep. And then obviously, fashion being what it is, it got high heels got adapted for people who don't even who didn't even go ride horses. Train isn't coming for 11 minutes and it's freezing. Oof, shitty. Linda? No, sir. I'm not planning any surgery. Kilt is sexy. But like I said, the kilt is considered formal wear. Whereas, like, it's, hey, Elvira. You know, Linda? I mean, it's, not sure what there is to get. Don't know much about kilt if you think it's formal wear. These days, I think it is. I feel like these days, especially at least outside of Scotland, I guess. My cousin got married in a kilt. I suppose what it is like outside of Scotland, kilts tend to be, I'm not even necessarily formal, but they're worn for specific occasions. Irish wear kilts? Sure. So Scottish and Irish. So outside of Scotland and Ireland, kilts are worn on specific occasions. Hey, breaking insanity cycle. Traditional? Yeah. What's under the kilt? Balls. You know? Yeah, because jeans are just more comfortable. But I don't know. Gender's a spectrum. You don't have to be either or. Yeah. Wales as well. Well, whatever, Angela. The point is, outside of a couple of countries, kilts tend to be worn for specific occasions. Like they, like in Canada, people who are like Scottish heritage will wear kilts. You know, Highland Games. Um, Not really in, I wouldn't say not really in Canada. And I'm guessing probably not really the US. Um, hey, Gabrielle. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Shannon. I mean, I'm in counseling, Shannon. I need to make an appointment to talk to a doctor. Hey, Billy. That said, again, I'm still not totally sure how long I will be in Ottawa. Like, I'm not totally sure if I'm going to be leaving Ottawa soon or not. In counseling to be Scottish. And take Sean Connery. Bond. James Bond. Oh, I am very Russian. This is my Russian accent. Can I play the bagpipes? I can't. Roddy Piper was the man, and he wrestled and killed. Yep. Oh yeah, Roddy Piper was awesome. His fight with Keith David in They Live is pretty legendary. Doctors can transfer information. Doesn't matter where you are. Yeah, I suppose. I mustachio a question, but I'm shaving it for later. Hey, Just Clunker. Anyway, I think that come in. Well, no, like Sean Connery in Hunt for Red October. When Sean Connery did the Hunt for Red October, he was playing a Russian submarine captain and did not even try to hide the fact that he was Scottish. Just spoke in his regular thick Scottish brogue. Sell other stuff and move to Thailand. I have seen Trainspotting. Scottish could be mistaken for Russian. I don't think so. Dress up as Mae West tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, I do think that it does need to be normalized for men to be allowed to wear dresses and skirts and shit, and heels and whatever. You know, men's clothing is forcibly boring. Makeup too. I don't want to wear makeup because it's uncomfortable. Ready for dinner? I ordered St. Hubert's, so chicken fillets, chicken fingers. Yeah, it's just like it's not tonight, comic book. She wanted paneer. She got herself paneer instead. Prince is good at that. And I mean, there are some guys who are fine wearing whatever. Billy, I haven't started watching it yet. Not sure if I will. What do I think of Mr. Beast? Never actually watched any of Mr. Beast's stuff. Feel I should be able to wear a bathrobe and nothing else in public. Maybe. Not sure, Cam. So yeah, it's our first boyfriend wore concealer and foundation, even eyeliner black. Was he goth? So yeah, I think it's shitty that men's fashion is kept boring. Like it's mandated that men's fashion be boring. And if a guy tries to, you know, make it more interesting, they tend to be sort of they tend to be um, ostracized for it. Mr. Beast puts Oprah's giveaways to shame. It's pretty amazing. He's a good guy. Got that goth phase. So dyes our hair black and blue contacts. Strange figured we all were young once. Anunnaki. I would treat them with respect and dignity, and I would treat it like a small business. You know, hey Webbit, she's in her room now. I think. Be so good to my host, so good to them. Timothy Chalamet wears edgy fashions for a male. Dan Bell? No idea who Dan Bell is. Julia? That's because I'm boring. I'm a boring person. But I think I still think it sucks that like there's this expectation of what men's fashion has to look like. And it's all boring ass shit. You know, like look at business fashion. Give me 1 second here. Just saying, just not in trouble. I was actually just saying goodnight to her. Chantel's going to bed. She didn't actually call me. She texted me that she's going to bed, so I figured I'd go just like pop open the door to say goodnight to her. So no, I'm not in trouble. She didn't summon me. I just want to say goodnight to her. Yeah, like you look at business clothes. You know, you look at business clothes for between men and women. You know, women have a lot more variety in what they're uh, even expected to wear. You know, they can wear sort of more flowery stuff if they choose to, and it's still considered professional. Men, black trousers, white shirt, black jacket. That's the business fashion, and black tie. Yeah, that's what men wear for business. That's the business look for men. Every fucking outfit looking exactly the goddamn same. Every guy in the entire company dressed in the exact same outfit. Women can dress in a men's hot suit that's considered hot. It is hot, Samsara. Woman in a power suit with a tie and everything, especially if they've got the fucking tie. I'll be honest, like, woman in a suit and tie is goddamn hot. Anyway, that's in that bald guy in IG that wears skirts and heels. Good for him. He has the nicest legs I've ever seen, so I don't blame him. Good for him. And I'm sure he gets a lot of, criticism for it. Like, I'm sure that guy gets a ton of mockery and hate for wearing skirt and heels. Because he's a guy. Men aren't supposed to wear skirts. Men aren't supposed to wear high heels. Men aren't supposed to wear flowery shit. And, they're supposed to wear pants and a t-shirt, and that's it. I've worn suit and ties. I own 10 ties. School uniform, we had to wear a tie. When do you work? I think I do have a flowery dress. Is that sarcasm? So what sarcasm, Charlotte? Is it okay to wear pink around? Yeah, of course. But again, if a man wears pink, there is, at this point, maybe like a 30% chance that he'll be mocked for it. Depends on sort of where he's wearing it. Men can wear flowery stuff, but there is still a really high chance, even if a guy wears something flowery, there is still a pretty good chance that people will make fun of him for it. Pink shirts are supreme. Like, I remember back in the day, pink is, I don't know, Angela. It's becoming more acceptable. But I think there's still a lot of guys who get mocked for it. I don't know, DeBull. I think it sort of depends on where. That's my point, Brenda. Yes, other men are mocking. Hawaiian shirts. I mean, those are just ugly. Doesn't matter. Guy or girl, non-binary. It doesn't matter who you are. Hawaiian shirts are just kind of ugly. They're just kind of. Bad Bunny wore a dress in SNL. Like, there are some, like, it is starting to change, but thoughts on LuLaRoe leggings? I don't know. Post Malone wear a dress. Yeah, I mean, there's a few other guys, a few other famous guys who have started wearing dresses. Okay. Enjoy your book, Brenda. I'm certainly not going to discourage anyone from going to read. Hell yeah. You got a choice between watching me and reading a book? My vote goes for the book. Lil Nas X. Yeah, and there's been a couple others. But if a guy wore a dress to, if a guy wore a dress to his office job, no kill face. Always vote for the book. If a guy, if a guy was out doing doing groceries and was wearing a dress to do groceries, odds are good. Then again, depending on where he lives, there'd be pretty good odds that people would look at him as a pervert. Um, kill face. Interestingly, women can still do drag queens. And like, if I don't know, Barney, I think that there'd still be a lot of people around who would see a man in a dress and what a fucking pervert. Belly? I have no idea what if she brought back any snacks. Nothing that I'd be interested in eating anyway. It might not be the first thought that comes for you, Barney, but I think that there is a pretty large segment of the population that views cross dressing as an act of perversion. Because there's a lot of conservative elements still out there. In New York City, people won't even care. Because they got more important shit to worry about. In New York City, they got the fucking don't they have a didn't Times Square have a naked cowboy for a long time? Wasn't there a naked cowboy who performed in Times Square daily for years and nobody cared? He was like a fixture. Like, New York City is just like he is. I'm glad Vic was on him. I thought he left. For some reason, I thought that he got sort of forced out. I'm glad he's still there. Times Square, exactly. Like he was just same Chicago. Yeah, I mean, there's certain cities that are big enough that like people just do not care what other people are doing. When you've got New York City has 8 million people. 8 million people live in New York City. You cannot give a shit what 8 million people are doing. It's not possible. Small towns are rude. Yeah. Yeah, you go outside New York City, you go to some of the smaller cities in New York State, and yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of judgy shit. LA is shitty heaven and NYC is fun hell. That's great. I love that description, Frida. I love that description. Canada's conservative. Yeah, there are definitely parts of Canada that are conservative. For sure. There are definitely a lot of conservative elements in Canada. Again, like Toronto is big enough that people don't really care what other people are doing. Montreal is kind of big enough for that. Vancouver is big enough for that. A couple other cities that are big enough where nobody cares what other people are doing. But yeah, I grew up in Cornwall. I'm pretty sure that like I don't know. It's like I'm pretty sure there's definitely a lot of people in Cornwall who would, I'm sure, be pretty opposed to people engaged in just like casual everyday cross dressing. Like I'm like who would be opposed to a guy just wearing his a dress to work, who would sort of look down on that, may or may not make a big deal out of it. Because we are Canadian, we're still we're still uncomfortable with making scenes, but like oh shit, when I was in high school, people were still using gay as an insult. So hey, Elizabeth, did Canadians gossip a lot? Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, gossip is popular thing in Canada. I mean, gossip. Here's the thing about gossip. Gossip knows no culture. Everybody gossips. It is universal. It is human nature. Gossip goes back thousands of years. Gossip, I'm pretty sure, goes back to our hunter gatherer days. You know, I'm pretty sure that's how old gossip is. As soon as we learned how to communicate, we learned how to communicate. Uh, we learned how to talk shit about other people. Christian? Uh, Christian went from uh, amusing weirdo to concerning weirdo to holy shit weirdo. Actually, to holy shit sexual abuser, incestuous abuser. Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. Guarantee you they did. Um, they may not have borne false witness, but they talked. They might not have accused their neighbor. They may not have accused their neighbor of cheating, or they might not have publicly accused the neighbor of cheating, but they talked about each other. About did you hear about Mary? Does Cornwall have any walls of corn? No. No walls of corn in Cornwall. Like I'm pretty sure like no one was saying that Mary cheated on no one uh went to the court to say that Mary cheated on Joseph. But everybody in that community was like, "Did you hear about Mary?" Oh yeah, she's saying she was impregnated by God. That which Oh, is that what she calls calls her uh boy on the side? Can't believe she got her forgetting wedding ring. Yeah, she's having trouble with that as well, Jordan. She feels like really shitty about that. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like it happens. She's not the first person to do that. Like she is absolutely not the first person to take a wedding ring off and forget to put it back on. It's postmodern scholars believe that Moses wasn't real. Is that? I mean, she wanted to wash her hands. You know, it's, when are we murdering Casey? I mean, I've been trying to murder her for years, Bunny. You can't blame me for Casey still being alive. I've been trying to murder her for so long. It's just a whole like Mr. Magoo situation. What I had for dinner? Chicken fingers from St. Hubert's. She has 9 lives. Here comes middle-aged cat lady Twitter. Wearing a bra. Not yet, Deeb. I don't think I really need a bra just yet. Never thought I would wear a wedding ring, but I wear it anyway. Sometimes I leave it at home if I'm showering in the morning before work. Take them off when I'm listening. Yeah, Elizabeth. She's in bed. She's gone to bed because she's had a super long day. Again, Habibi, I don't think that it's at all unusual. Long does St. Hubert's take? Not very long at all, Shannon. It's like 20 minutes to get it. 20, 25 minutes for it to be delivered. And another thing, Habibi, is like she's not used to wearing a wedding ring. Look, she's probably still not very used to wearing a wedding ring. So, I'm sure a lot of people get in the habit of, taking the ring off and putting it in a pocket if they have one or their bag or whatever. Or like, take the ring off and like just hold on their teeth while they wash their hands and then slip it back on. Like it's finger remembers. I mean, even people who've had their rings for years. Even people who've been wearing wedding rings for years. They just forget. It happens. Shit happens. Like it's an easy thing to forget. It really is an absolutely easy thing to forget. Cock ring. Cock rings are harder to forget about. Honey bunny? No, it didn't, honey bunny. What are you talking about? My order getting messed up. You ever consider proposing to anyone? Yeah, I proposed to Chantel back in the day. We got engaged. I do not own any toe rings. What do cock rings do? Uh, Cock rings help to hold off orgasming. They help to hold off ejaculation. Cock rings are the ones I love most. Quarterback of the Chiefs is hot. Take your word on that. No, Jordan. I'm not showing my toes. Bunch of friggin' foot fetish perverts I got here. Nothing, Valium. I thought that was the point of cock rings, was to, you know, just to hold back ejaculation. The hell do they do then? I'll take mine off to wash my hands. I feel awkward taking it off now, and my husband passed a year and a half ago. Yeah. They keep it hard. Yeah. All right. Engagement ring I gave her? Not sure. She's got it somewhere. Heightened sensations? Huh. I was unaware of that, Valium. Learn something new every day, then. Mr. Sting wanted to be with me, but I thought the tantric sex sounded like too much work. Nipple rings? I do not have nipple rings. I'd imagine Casey's probably sleeping with Chantel. Not sure where Sam is. Hiding somewhere. Cochran can make 99% of women's skirt. Good to know. Hey, Misty. Probably Julia. Hopefully in the next couple days he'll settle down. No, I have not listened to Azalea Banks. Shan? Well, yeah, because I'm going to be listening to music, and I don't want my music to disturb Chantal. Thoughts on squirting? It's cool. Sam knows how to open doors. All cats know how to open doors. That's how cats open doors. No, I have no piercings, color purple. No piercings, no tattoos. Never been touched by a needle that I didn't need. Hey, Ryan. Squirting is cool. Cue the more you know star. Potatoes tramp stamp. Like who? Probably with Chantal. Yeah. Huh. Squirting is cool. I like the more you know meme. Uh, I'll sleep through it, Ryan. Don't worry, I'll find a way to sleep through it. What do you think about women that bake their squirts? I mean, that shit just sounds impressive, Valium. Yeah, how do you faking a squirt? Yep, Belly. Some women can do it, some women can't. Some only do it under specific circumstances. The bidet? I don't think so, Ryan. I don't think I'm interested in the bidet. You just pee? Ah. Dress Mecca always facing cleaners. G-spot tutorial. This chat got weird fast. This chat got weird. This chat got weird a year and a half ago, living. You urinate into balloons and throw them at people from the balcony. No, Ryan. This chat stays weird. Yep. Yep, not pee. Hey, Rebecca. Doesn't have to. I just choose to keep it closed just so that my music doesn't disturb Chantel. That was it. It's 10:15. Are they in Chantel's room? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. What's it there? I ordered chicken fingers from St. Hubert's. Doesn't save chat. Oh, I mean, yeah. Chat is saved. What do I know about sex? Not a whole lot. Not associated with any white supremacy groups, and I do not appreciate having to explicitly acknowledge that. Rebecca? I mean, we chatted briefly. We didn't really have a whole lot of time to talk. We didn't talk for very long, but we did talk for a little bit. There's something filthy and thoroughly degenerate. Just Zachary Levi's comments on Pfizer's crimes. You know what my issue with it is? Like, Levi is saying that Pfizer's evil because he's anti-vax. Pfizer is evil, but the vaccine isn't isn't a big part of that, of the evil. There are so many reasons Pfizer is evil. The vaccine is fine. It's everything else Pfizer does. It's like, is Pfizer evil? Well, they're a major multinational pharmaceuticals company, so yeah. Was Zachary Levi? Yeah, he played Shazam. He played Shazam in the Shazam movie. Pfizer equals Viagra, Xanax. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Pfizer is behind a lot of good medication, but you know, they're still exploitative. They still overcharge for a lot of life-saving medications. What did he say? Someone on Twitter was like, "Hands up if you think," or someone on Twitter asked, like, "Do you think that Pfizer is a threat? Do you think that Pfizer is dangerous and a threat?" And he's like, "Hardcore agree," because he's anti-vax. Like basically, he just like like he's basically pushing anti-vax bullshit, and it's like, well, yeah, like of course Pfizer is evil and dangerous. Hey, Donna, how a good medication is determined. Medication that helps people. Stinky. Because she's gone to bed stinky. That'd be a big reason they made so much money off it. Yep, yep. Because they would rather, because as a major pharmaceutical corporation, they prioritize profit over actually helping people. Like they would rather, and frankly, they would rather, people spend their entire lives buying medication for a disease than to actually cure the disease. Um, and for disease and like for medical conditions that can't be cured, they will Pfizer will charge at the ass. If you aren't vaccinated, can you still get a job? I think most jobs require being vaccinated. Not sure. I mean, I am vaccinated, so I don't really. I'm vaccinated, and I haven't really spent that much time looking for work over the past year, so I don't really know many details. But smart Alec Baldwin goes to jail on Evil Man. What I will say is that as a producer on that film, Baldwin does actually bear some responsibility for what happened. As producer, you know, I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't argue that he should go to prison. He probably still shouldn't go to prison for it. Though I'm, person abolitionist to begin with. So I don't think he should go to prison, but I do think that he should uh, face financial responsibility for what happened. And like that it honestly should affect his ability to get work as a producer. Like I'm not sure, like there's shit he should need to do to prove that he still can be responsible in a production role. You'd rather date someone where everything they said was a joke, or someone who never ever joked? Probably the person who never jokes. How much is a life worth? I mean, it depends on the life. I know my life isn't worth all that much. What if the jokes are really, really good? What is my anti drug? Being a loser. Being a loser is my anti drug. Broke my spaghetti streak and had the yummiest dinner steak. Oven roasted potatoes, asparagus, nice. Yeah, like I feel like Alec Baldwin has demonstrated that he is maybe not uh, capable of the good judgment needed to be a producer. So I'm not sure that he should be allowed to be a producer for a while. Hey, Cindy. So like I probably wouldn't let Alec Baldwin produce films for a while. Or if he is, or like if he is a producer, then have him as like, you know, funding it, but not actually involved in the operations of the film. Do you need a welfare check? No, I don't, Craig. Remember when he called his 11-year-old daughter a pig? Yep, I remember that script cut. He's an asshole. Don't want to give Alec Baldwin another shot. I mean, like I said, I mean, he showed really bad, poor judgment as a producer. He needs to prove that he can handle the. No, I understand. I got the joke, Rebecca. I just didn't find it all that funny. I just didn't find it particularly funny. I thought it was just a bad joke, and thus I ignored it. One here was encouraging me to lay my sack on a pot of boiling water. What? Please advocate for not using real fake guns in movies. Eh. Why they have live bullets on set? Um, that I'm not sure about. Just finished watching the playoffs. What's the combo? Nothing important, Maggie. Convo stream of consciousness, just about. Rebecca Black's new music? Not particularly. Would stop the impure thoughts for a while. We went downhill post squirt convo. Bengals lost. Aw. Hey, Harley. Pretty sure the testes would cook if subjected to heat above a certain temp. Heat denatures protein. Probably, Sandy, yeah. Oh, you leaving, Belly? Good night, then. Red mule pumps, black lycra leggings, a Bardo black top, and saying you're the one that I want. No. Please don't read that stuff about your scrotum. But I like reading about my scrotum. I like talking about my scrotum. Why would I avoid conversation about my scrotum? Sandy? St. Hubert's. Chicken fingers. Chicken fillets. Google user? I don't know. What do I look like? A doctor? I don't know anatomy. Do you ever pull your scrotum over your face and pretend to be Voldemort? No, I don't. Will it be worn before being blocked? Depends on what you say, Scapegoat. Very much depends on what is said. Just dying of thirst and mental stimulation. I say I'm a hater. He's not a hater. He's just scared. He's a scare boy. He's always been a scary boy. He's always been such a scaredy cat. He's always just been so nervous and I see you. If you endured a nick in your scrot, would there be danger of the testes falling out? No idea, Sandy. I don't know medicine. Not a long time. But this. No, he's nervous. Like it is actually nervousness. He is Samsara. He's so nervous and skittish. Has Catch react? They pretty much didn't. Sam hid. Casey just kept sleeping. Chantel actually came up and woke Casey up, and like sort of. And Casey was sleeping in the hut back here, so Chantel just sort of like encouraged Casey out of the hut, and she has pretty much clung to Chantel since. Taking that hut over. I think tomorrow I'll bring that hut over to back into Chantel's room. Casey has taken a real liking to that hut lately, so I think tomorrow I'll put it in Chantel's room. I should have done it earlier. Ryan, I would say probably Casey. Casey and Sam were the ones she was most excited to see. The hut? Yeah, the hut. It's a cat hut. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna put the hut in the hall for now. Maybe Casey will enjoy being in the hall. So I put the hut out in the hall. Maybe Casey will still go in there tonight. We'll see. Comprick? Sometimes. Sometimes that is what I'm doing. So yeah, I just put the hut out in the hall. Casey, maybe she goes into it, maybe not. Tomorrow I'll put it into into Chantel's room, and that way it's there if Casey wants it. No, Ryan. Make another cake? Yeah, I want to. I should soon. Would I ever date a millionaire? Sure. Don't see why a millionaire would date me, though. Would I ever date a man with a wooden leg named Smith? I mean, I wouldn't date a man. I'm not attracted to men. Uh, like the fact that he named his wooden leg Smith isn't going to turn me off. It's just the fact that he's a guy. Say all rich people are assholes. And I've also said that there's different types of being rich. You're supposed to ask the name of his other leg and then float to the ceiling laughing. Do I like to read books? I do like to read books. Hey, Nicole. Yeah. So, like, as far as like, yeah, eat the rich. But I mean, the reality is, most most millionaires are, you know, not a big problem. Again, like when people talk about eat the rich, they're not talking about actors. They're talking about the people who raise the price of insulin. Football players aren't why people are suffering. Yeah, remember Coney 2012? Yeah, I remember. I remember it accomplished nothing. Yeah, it's like a football player is not the reason that other people are suffering. The person who owns the football team and who sort of work to get government subsidies to build a station or to build a or a football stadium while skimming some of that money to line his own pockets. That person is a problem. The football players, they're fine. Suffering is ingrained in the human condition. To an extent. Have I ever bought food stamps from a drug addict? I have not. Hey, Irene. Whatever, John. Like consider joining roller derby like the other lesbians. Joining, no, but you know, it's one of those things where I might end up having, I might have some sort of like legal obligation to at least watch some roller derby, at least watch a couple roller derby games. Uh, I haven't looked into, I haven't really read through all of the lesbian handbook, so I'm not sure if it's a requirement that I watch a minimum number of roller derby games. Jan Jan. None of the point I made actually had anything to do with Canada versus US. It's a requirement. Ian Soren's The Temptation to Exist. Never read it. But lesbian. Are you not familiar with dildos, Sandy? Like, have you never heard of a strap on? Yeah, what lesbian is interested going to want penetration? Strap ons are like really popular among lesbians, right? Fisting? Yep. And even beyond that, there are lesbians who don't actually have any issue dating non-op trans women. Hey, Nicole. Like there are lesbians who are attracted to women, regardless of whether those women are cis or trans. Yeah. Many do I know? What personally? You know a lot about lesbians. I read. I read a lot, Angela. So like there are absolutely lesbians who are totally willing and happy to date trans women who haven't had any surgeries. Because as far as they're concerned, it's still a woman. They look at a trans woman and they see a woman, regardless of what genitalia. By the same token, they look at a trans man and see a man. They don't date fucking trans men because they're not attracted to men. I like the word genitalia. Having said all that, realistically, when I start dating again, realistically, I am more likely to end up with another trans woman than I am with a cis woman. If the gay man wants to date you, can he suddenly claim to be a woman? I mean, why is that the most realistic custom? Okay. Because it happens a lot, Jordan. Trans folk do find each other and date each other a lot. You're attracted to the person. I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, from what I've gathered, trans folk do date each other a lot. Go ahead and experience it. I don't use TikTok now. Is that what they prefer? Often, yeah. A lot of times, yeah, it is what they end up preferring because, like, they know each other's. A big part of it ends up being that being shared experiences. You know, like they've got a pretty massive thing in common that they relate to each other over. So I don't know. I don't know, Google user. We'll see. Chronic. Do you mean Joe Biden? No, I'm not attracted to men. Probably if they hadn't fully transitioned. No, I don't think so. Just the CPAP qualifying as a strap on. I mean, FTM trans? No, I would not booze them because I'm not attracted to men. Would I date a trans woman? Yes, I would absolutely be open to dating a trans woman. No, see, Joe Biden would not be an exception. Jill Biden? Nah, I don't find her. I'm not attracted to Jill Biden. Too old for me. Sandy? I don't talk to people. Yeah, sure, whatever. Regardless of surgery, Mimi. Probably, Sandy. Probably would be the right thing to do. Or probably would be a smart thing to do. Find your local lesbian church. Craig? Oh, hell no. I don't find myself attractive at all. I consider myself 4. No boozing because there's still a man. Few years, Mimi. Well, Shannon, I mean, it's not like I actually. Shit, I'm not even. I don't like. I don't even. At this point, I still call myself like an aspiring trans. That said, I do read a fair bit about the community. Anywho, I'm ready to call it an evening. I'm ready to call it a night. So, thanks for coming. Thinking tomorrow I do kind of want to do spaghetti tomorrow. So I might cook spaghetti on live tomorrow. We'll see. But for now, good night.